If you are an architectural consultant, structural consultant, MEP consultant, contractor, and developer who is planning to transition to BIM from a traditional CAD setup, I suggest you not to have unrealistic expectations. Let's discuss more. I will start with the harsh truth. You will not be able to reap all the benefits of BIM in your first project. Instead, you should focus on establishing systems and processes for your future projects. Implementing BIM has a steep learning curve. You should prioritize ongoing improvements rather than perfection in the initial stages. I want to be more specific now. If you are an architect or design engineer, you must understand that BIM usually demands more effort and time during the detailed design phase of the project and not necessarily during the construction documentation phase, unlike CAD-based delivery. Therefore, you may want to reconsider your contract and payment terms. For example, in a traditional CAD setup, you might distribute your payment milestone such as 5% for conceptual design, 15% for schematic design, another 15% for detailed design, and let's say 45% for construction documentation, and adjust the remaining percentages as required. Here you can see that more weight is given to the construction documentation phase, that is 45%. When implementing BIM, more time and effort will be required in the detailed design phase. So you must rework your payment terms to give more weight to the detailed design phase. Number two, I have often seen people who have newly transitioned to BIM from CAD setup, they immediately expect drawing production. Because in CAD setup, you can work independently with 2D drafting, whereas in BIM, you cannot start drawing production unless your model development has reached an optimum level of detail and accuracy. Moreover, BIM fundamentally operates on parametric relationship, which means any update in one part of the drawing will automatically reflect to the other part. In short, there is a gestation period for BIM projects. Number three, if you are a client, it is very important to have an objective or a purpose for implementing BIM in the project. Objectives such as drawing production, quantity extraction, clash detection, 4D, 5D BIM, energy analysis, etc. You must understand that one size does not fit all. I highly recommend hiring a BIM consultant who brings expertise in terms of technology, streamlines workflows, and provides customized solutions. Your BIM consultant will create a BIM execution plan, which will serve as a contractual document or a manual for BIM implementation or successful BIM implementation in the project. Now I'll summarize and share some of the highlights. Number one, don't get carried away in your first BIM project and instead focus on establishing processes, standards, and workflows. Number two, you cannot escape a steep learning curve. Therefore, have patience and work towards continuous improvements. Number three, architects and design engineers should reconsider their contract and payment terms and give more weightage to the detailed design phase in your BIM projects. Number four, BIM project has a gestation period and drawing production can only start after achieving the optimum level of modeling. Number five, client should have clear objectives for BIM implementation in the project. Now last but not the least, number six, hire a BIM consultant for a successful project delivery. So with that, I would like to end the video. I thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the next one.